Way back in the first video, the Richard Petty blew our minds with the times he put up on the board. And now, as we head into the semifinals, we'll get to catch wind of him again. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and the fifth group, the semifinals, first group of the semifinals, fifth group of this whole ordeal, is kicking off here as we head to the first round. It will be the Impala and the Ford F-150 to kick things off. And they'll get out there and get racing as we establish this new group. And excited to see who comes out fast today. It looks like the pickup trucks are starting stronger, but the NASCAR team overall has some very tough racers to get by later on in the round. Here comes the Impala on the near side, down a few lengths here to the hairpin, and has no chance. Oh, looks like for a second he might have had acceleration, but no, it's going to fall flat. 21:49 is your benchmark for today. We've seen as low as, I think, 2015 over the course of all the first round groups. And now it's... we're going to see if they got any faster by the semifinals. I mean, they've had time, especially the NASCAR team. They've had a lot of time to practice, a lot of time to build their speed. And so, we'll see if anything changed. Each of these straights, by the way, on this endurance track are a little bit different. Different levels of drops, different steepness, different overall gradient, and that makes a difference when the cars get out there and perform on each straight. They can't go each one until the same strategy. 20.79. Brett Bodine and the Volkswagen Caddy. The Brett and the Volkswagen. Both cars coming out nice and even. We're about even as we head to that first hairpin. Brett on the near side starts to build a small lead. A beautiful green car with the 26 very boldly on the side, and he starts to fall backwards here. It's not a close race right now. Let's see if it comes back here down the fourth straight. Brett looking to catch up. He's on his way. It's closer, maybe about 2 lengths difference. Here's the hairpin, and they're even. Brett back on top to the end, and yes, he'll take it. And what a comeback finish. Time of 22.38, so I doubt he'll be around much longer. F-150 and the Richard Petty. But a good comeback by the Brett. It's nice to see that out here. Some of the races sometimes decide themselves only a few seconds in, but that one was unsure to the very last moment. Here comes the Richard Petty. Already a huge lead, and we're going to expect to see this car much more in the later races. He'll come down towards the middle, cross the line, and he's got it. 19.96! Well, that's something. That's something to be scared of if you are the pickup truck team, Monte Carlo and the DRAFTNATOR. 19.96. That blows out of the water some of the times we even saw in the other groups. Crazy fast. And the Richard Petty, well, he's going to lead the charge for the NASCAR team. Here comes the Monte Carlo, down a few lengths. The DRAFTNATOR holding up in there as well. The lead starts to dwindle for this DRAFTNATOR as we head to that fifth straight. Monte Carlo tries to speed up, but he sees rattling laterally back and forth and can't stay straight. That's going to cost him some speed, but here he comes. Only 2 lengths back, but he doesn't have a chance to catch up. 21.98. And the DRAFTNATOR will come away stronger. Low Lux in the Charger. Low Lux Charger. Low Lux, a interesting choice of car. I think it's supposed to be representative of a pickup truck in some degree, but definitely an odd shape. Not really conducive to racing as far as how the shape of the body is formed, but still coming out quite fast. Ahead by the Charger on about 5 lengths. And he'll whip around again and be extending that lead. Charger's not even on camera at this point. The final hairpin still looks good for the low Lux. Charger barely getting around that hairpin, a very slow vehicle. And the low Lux is gonna move on. Low Lux, what is that from? I don't know. I've heard Lowlux, that word thrown around before, but I don't remember why that reference popped into my head. Charger and the Chevy pickup. No matter. It's the Lowlux. Chevy pickup, Charger. Charger for the Hot Wheels NASCAR team, and Chevy pickup, obviously, for the pickup truck team. On the far side there by a couple lengths right now. And starting to stretch that lead. You can see it build there by the end of the second straight. And look at the distance. Oh, man. The NASCAR team, trouble in the hairpins here. And he'll get around, and still the Chevy pickup by, well, quite a bit now. Into that fifth turn, and we start to wobble laterally inside, and there you go. 22.07. So not a fast time, but it's a win. That'll keep us moving to the next one. Circle Tracker in the GMC Cyclone. I don't know if that's spelled wrong, but every Cyclone I've seen is started with a C. Cyclone in the GMC. Well, Cyclone is the GMC, and the Tracker there on the far side, who's down now by a bunch of lengths. The GMC Cyclone looks to be maybe the Richard Petty of the pickup truck team. He's coming so fast. Look at the lead as he's built. Even though just the 3 straights into the 4th one, absolutely no sign of the Tracker. Well, there you go. Crossing the other way, and this Cyclone is a flurry of activity. 20.51, a strong time to put up, and I bet it's only going to get more exciting from here. Comes the Circle Tracker. Way behind, probably about a 23 or 4 on the clock there. I mean, that was terrible. 3 NASCARs, 5 pickups. Brett Bodine in the Chevy pickup. We saw the Brett Bodine make quite the comeback in the first race. We saw the Chevy pickup dominate his race, but not with the best time. So this race is kind of close. Here comes the Brett. Now down by a length, now back to even. Chevy pickup still holding out, though, by a wheel length, and starts to build this lead again through that second straight like he did last time. Now down, up about 4 lengths for the Chevy pickup. He came out of the hairpin much stronger. Brett did not handle that 3rd hairpin well. Through that other one, and we got to the last hairpin coming up here as we curve back inside. Chevy pickup up by a few lengths. Here comes the Brett. He's fast towards the finish, and another comeback for the Bretts. 21.76, and that is an upset. Lowlux and Impala will get going. But what a finish for the Brett. That's 2 comeback wins. It seems like that inside hairpin, and then to that shift back towards the middle to get to the starting gate in that 5th straight is all good for the way the Brett races. All the speed came back then. What a way to finish a race. Honestly, I am impressed by the Brett, even though times don't show that he'll maybe participate in the finals. He needs to speed it up, but excellent racing nonetheless. Lowlux down by a few lengths. Impala holding out by a little bit, and he's going to cross with a 20.96. Put up a decent time, and he'll be heading to the next round as well. Ford F-150 in the Richard Petty. Here we go. They jump out of the gate. Well, not really at Ford F-150. He kind of stuttered at the start of the gate, and that's going to leave him away about a few lengths. Already a lot of work to do if he wants to beat the Richard Petty, so this is not really the time to stutter out of the gate. No matter. Anyway, Richard Petty already so many lengths ahead that I couldn't even count it by car lengths. I have to really count it by track lengths, which is about 3. 3 of those connected pieces of races and fun track. And even 4 maybe as he races to the finish. And what time do we put up there? Nothing but 20.06. And those are 2 excellent times. He started with a 1996. I wasn't even born yet back in that year. Now he put up a 20.06, and I was still young at that point. 2006. A long time ago, it feels like. Here comes the Cyclone, by the way. Also, like I said, the Richard Petty of the pickup trucks is coming fast. Yeah, 1996. I don't know what was going on then, but that time is quite impressive there coming from the Richard Petty. Here comes the GMC Cyclone. Up by so many lengths, I can't count them either. And he's going to cross with a 1974! Oh, wow, we're really going back in time here. That is an impressive time. Now we have a challenger to the Richard Petty. A 19.74 is unheard of. Semifinals. Who is going to face each other in the finals? We'll find out now. The Cyclone and the Brett Bodine. Based on times, we saw a 1974 from the Cyclone, and we saw, well, nothing shy of 2150 from the Brett. So if I had to put my money down, I think I'd be a safe bet on the Cyclone, unless he, you know, was taken off the track by a tornado, which, within the Races and Fun Stadium, with today's weather, impossible. Cyclone coming around that final hairpin. Inside, ooh, stutters for a second, gives the Brett, like, a few lengths of catch-up, but not nearly enough to make a difference. 20.58. And even with a stutter, if you're putting up a sub-21 time, I mean, unbelievable. Impala and the Richard Petty. Number 4, number 43. I hate to jump to conclusions, but I think we kind of know who's going to win here. Impala on the near side, bright white, beautiful decals, fast racer, probably one of the better ones on this NASCAR team. But on the far side, we got the Richard Petty, bright blue and orange, 43 in white on the side, dark wheels, and nothing but speed. Even on the Impala, one of the better racers again on the NASCAR team, absolutely destroyed, 2-3 lengths ahead. Even with a little bit of catch-up that's coming up at the end here, it's not even close. And we're going to put a 20.14, and that speed consistency is very strong for the Petty. Has been dropping, though. He went from 1996 to 2006 to 20.14, but it is what it is. I'm sure in the finals we'll bring it all back. Best time will advance to the finals of this tournament. Who will stick it out, the Cyclone or the Petty? Cyclone has had the best time today with 1974. Petty, obviously no one to sneeze at with a 1996. And who is going to come out of these next 3 races with the best time overall? I actually don't know. It is a close race, and this one is probably the closest we've seen all the way down to the 3rd straight, and still they're right on top of each other. Cyclone starting to speed up here on the near side, and it's about even to the 5th straight. It's the Cyclone coming out faster. Who's going to cross with the best time? The Cyclone with a 19.7 blasts every time away. 19.7. That's bananas. I don't know any other word for it. Literally bananas. Literally fruit. To see that sort of time up on that board. Are they going to go nuts again? Let's see. Richard Petty up by a few lengths. Cyclone still holding on in there. A chance down the 5th straight. Petty really trying to push this one away right here. Here he goes. Down to the finish line. Faster than before with a 19.53! Whoa! He blew that completely out of the water, out of the planet. Unbelievable time. 19.53. Unbelievable. Bananas upon bananas. That being said, it comes down to this final race. This is the 3rd one. Whoever has the fastest time here, they will be heading to the finals with their team. Richard Petty up by a few lengths. GMC Cyclone starting to make the pass to catch up. He's down by a length. The final hairpin. Who's going to have it? GMC Cyclone comes out faster. If he's got the fastest time, he's got the win. Across with a 19.62. And it will fall just short by 0.09. And it will end in that order, 19.53, absolutely the best time we've seen this whole time. Richard Petty will take NASCAR to the finals. Do not forget to subscribe. I don't know who's going to have to go up against him, but I feel for that team. And we will see you next time on Races and Fun.